Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My house
Welcome
was
back.
raining.
Welcome back, everybody. After a brief earthquake
Scare.
something that we panic. We shouldn't panic. We should be serene. So now we're back, and let's call upon our Madam GE to lead the evaluation sessions.
All
The
right.
floor is yours.
Yep. Okay. Let's start this evaluation session. Toastmasters, very important element to help us grow and improve and be motivated to grow and improve. So I would like to start with the speech evaluators, and would like to call upon my evaluator, Wira, to give an evaluation on myself. Please welcome Wira.
Thank you. Well, a mentor is someone who allows you to see the great potential inside you. And I can see that with TM Miranda, you are one of the great mentors who successfully bring out your mentee's potential and make it maximum. There are three things that I love from your speech. The first one, I love the calmness. I love the pace that you have when you deliver your speech. It really can help the audience to focus and follow your speech from the beginning until finish. The second one, I love the organization. It was really well structured. You start with a good setting, telling the audience what was your confusion in the beginning, and you continue with definition of mentoring and tell your experience and share the message. Also conclude your speech at the end. And the third one, I love the eye contact. I can see that you are trying to communicate with your eyes to the audience and help us to engage and follow your speech even deeper. And there are three things that I can suggest in order to make your speech even better. The first one, you have a really clear explanation, definition about mentoring. It was really complete. And it will be even great if you can also put the experience, your experience on the mentoring. What are the good, what are the sad things that you have? The challenge, not only the great things, but also the challenges, because we want to hear from you. It was a long journey, and we are sure that you will have a lot of things to share. The second one, in the middle, you mentioned there are three people that you mentor so far. Alan Ang, Agustinus, Mao, and then you mentioned some other names. If you can focus with only three people and you can elaborate more, that will give us clear pictures about who are each of that mentee. And the last one, you close your speech with a very beautiful quote. It will be even much more impactful if you begin with a really nice opening as well. For example, often your mentor are the people around you. Do you know who your mentor are? And then you continue with the other things. And so overall, I can conclude there are three things that I love from your speech. The first one, your calmness, your pace. Second one, your well structure of your speech. And the third one, your eye contact. Things that you need to improve. The first one, you need to add the experience, not only the good things, but also the challenge things. And the second one, you can focus with the three people. And the last one, open with the great things as well. Overall, thank you very much. Back to
Thank you.
PE.
Thank you, Ira. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Yes, now I would like to call upon our second evaluator, Robin, who would be evaluating our what do you call Danny now? Superhero or super nerd? Okay. Robin. I would like to call Robin to evaluate Danny. Let's give.
Thank you very much. Am I audible right now?
Yes.
How many of you want to become better negotiator after this meeting today? Raise up your hand. I see a lot of hands. Yeah, that's right. That's very good, because what we learned from Danny today is good techniques on how to become better at negotiating. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Denny, for sharing your story today on how to become a great negotiator. What I love about your speech was you had a great structure. You followed the rule of three, where you had the first point was going towards no, second one is opposition audit, and the third one is mirroring. You had another thing that I like is you had an authentic story. You were able to connect with your audience with a personal story. You shared your struggle, and that a lot of people can relate to it, because not everyone here are good negotiators, or not even negotiators at all. And you saw all those hands. Yes, they want to become better negotiators. What I think you can improve on, there are three things that you can improve on. Number one is your body language. I noticed that when you spoke with your story and a lot of your points, your gestures was like this. You explain a lot of things with your hands, and you look up and like everywhere. You were a little bit lost. So we felt a little bit disconnected. What I would suggest to you is that whenever you speak, give some points, give something that we can follow, like number one, number two, number three, and then you go on. Then you can just say like this, like that. And then I went on like this, like not move like that, okay? Second thing is to work on your pace. I noticed as well, when you spoke on the 3 points on becoming better negotiator, you spoke a little bit too fast, that some of your audience couldn't really capture what you said. So what I would suggest to you is pause, create suspense, and repeat your points. Thirdly is your story. I really love your story in the beginning, and I would want you to incorporate your story in those technical terms, because so that we can relate to that as well. We can connect with you and bring something back home. Overall, it was an informative speech. I really love your structure with great story, and work on your body language, your pace, and your story. And I believe that everyone here will be like you, a good negotiator. Back to you.
Thank you, Robin. Very thorough and very enjoyable. Now I would like to call upon Gede Upik, to evaluate Amel on her reflect on the past speech. Gede?
Yeah, thank you very much, GE Miranda. All right. Again, I would like to congratulate Amelia on your completion on your path in presentation mastery. This was a great speech. I love your story. From your story, I'm as a new member of Toastmaster. I learned a lot from your story. I feel what you have passed in your journey. Nervous, not confident. That's a part of my journey in a Toastmaster member, and also make me become strengthened my motivations to learn more about Toastmaster, and also to improve my communications and public speaking in Toastmaster. There are a few things that I love from your speech. I look that you really enjoy delivering your speech, because it is your personal story. You have delivered your speech with a confidence. fluently and also well structure of your speech. I see that you deliver the speech very confident and very fluently. And also the structure of the speech is complete, like the purpose of the speech from the journey that you have told us, and a challenge and growth and the benefit of the Toastmaster for your career. This is like the aspect, the purpose of your speech. I would love also the way you close your speech by suggesting us, the audience, and also encouraging the audience to yeah, to be motivated and also to join Toastmaster to improve the skill of the communication and also public speaking. And however, I still see the opportunity for you to grow. During your speech, I have observed that, yeah, I lost a few times your eye contact. I can see that you few times try to read uh, the text, the speech. You have delivered it very fluently, but looks like yeah, bit fast and also reading. So maybe you can improve your speech by more practicing and try to elaborate with your own words, because this is about your personal story. I think should be easier for you to elaborate with your own words by outlining the points. And from the gesture and tones, and I also would like to suggest you yeah, about your gesture, so you can improve your gesture is with some movement, and also your tones looks like a bit flat. Maybe your vocal variety, you can improve it in your following speech. Overall, it was a great speech. I hope you can, yeah, my feedback can help you to improve your speech. Overall, it was great speech. I think that's it. Thank you, Amelia. Congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you, Gideupik. I was just writing my notes. All right. So that completed the prepared speech evaluations. And now we would go on to the next reporting, which would come from the table topic evaluations. And this would be a bonus and a gift for the table topic speakers who are some our guests. So let's welcome Lita, our table topic evaluator.
Hello, it's me again. So thank you, our Madam G. And thank you so much for all of you already participate in our table topic sessions. And then I would like to say, Aji, congratulations for being our first victim. So we did a small test. So whoever choose the first and he keep calm, and he is the winner. And Purwanto choose you for the first time and you just like and stay keep calm. So you're past our meditations test. Well, I really love about your speech because you took pause a bit before responding the TT questions, and also you connect with the story of Sun Gokong. In English, what's the title of the Monkey King, for example? Yeah, I guess so. Which is very related about your journey. You said that journey to the west, and you are now in the west area, right? So it's apparently like the whole story is kind of like a pictures of yourself. And then also, I really love the way you put your calmness in your speech, so we can like enjoy your story. One thing that you should improve is the eye contact. I know we're in the online situation and it's pretty hard to put our eye level on the camera, but I So you do this, like you say, you're seeing up when you were thinking. So probably one thing that you can do is just keep staring the camera, even though you're thinking something. Just keep staring at the camera, pause a bit, and then continue to tell your story. And next, I go to Angit. Angit, I guess this is not the first time you're doing table topic speaker, right?
No,
Or doing
it's my first time actually.
really?
Yeah, I know. That's why
Oh,
I don't know what to do. Sorry.
all right. This is your first time, and you said you didn't know what you were talking about, but you
Yeah.
nailed it. So everybody, please give a big applause to Angit!
Oh,
Yay!
thank
Angit,
you.
I know that I just knew that this is your first times, but I really like your English accents. I really like it. And then also, you give the example of meditations from your personal stories, like you did 5 times in meditations in your own way, and then you compile the stories as as if I heard someone's. I know for a long time, so I know we just met this in the meeting, but I feel like I know you for a long time. So that time I really love to hear your stories more. And one thing that you probably can improve, maybe because this is your first time, then you have 1 to 2 minutes, and I notice you end your stories in 1 minute. So probably you can use another extra 1 minute to to tell us more stories or to tell us more examples of your stories. Good job, Angit. And next to Amanda. Amanda, well, you said before that you visited Toastmasters Club right before this, so I know this is not the first time you're speaking in front of public. Is that right? Second, oh, twice?
It's second.
Oh, okay, cool.
My
All right. Okay, cool. And then I really love the way you respond the TT questions right on point. And you describe what you agree or disagree with the questions, which is in table topics sessions. We can say anything. So you can say I disagree or I agree. And after you respond with your own point things, and then you explore. You say that I did my meditations in my own way, working in the middle of the night and cleaned up the house. It's kind of like meditations that you like. There's nothing wrong about that. But then if I were you, I'm not gonna working in the middle of the night. I was like watching Korean drama in the middle night. It's kind of like my sanctuary and my serene situations. One thing that you can improve is probably you can state the point in the beginning. So after you state your points or you agree or disagree, and then you said like, I have 2 things that I usually did for my meditations, like working in the middle of the night and cleaning up the house. That's probably you just mentions the 2 points in the beginning. So you probably can use that in your next speech, in your next table topic speech. Okay. And last, Benicia. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I have to say. Benny, I give up. I give up. But this is the table topic evaluator, but I should have something to evaluate you. So first of all, I like the way that you catch the great moment. You said that you came late and then you connected with your anger, and then also then you reconnected your anger and came late, and then compile all the moment into a strong point, and you suddenly use the pin, your hairpin. As that's just really great examples for showing us a very quick thinking. So you just like pop pop pop, you put anger, came late, and then as your meditations things. And one thing that I really suggest to you is that you show us what kind of the things behind you, because every time I saw you did table topic speakers and table topic speech, and you always bring something. So probably you can show us a little bit the things, the props things, so we can like, oh, okay, so he has something this and what we gonna do about that. Overall, Penny, I love your speech, and actually I don't have any idea what I have to say about you, but this is my table topic evaluator evaluations. And thank you so much for all table topic speakers. Please come back again and do the table topic again. All right, back to Madam GE.
Yep. Okay. Thank you, Lita. Let's move on to our grammarian. Let's listen to our grammarian. We're running a bit late, so let's make it succinct. 4 minutes for the grammarian, and timer, please time the grammarian. Thank you. Let's welcome Eric.
Hi, do I have permission to use the screen? If not, I'll try in a second. I was keeping track of the use of the words serene and serenity. I only got 2. Please let me know if I missed you. I had Andre and Miranda.
Yeah.
Were there any other uses? Let's hear it for Andre and Miranda.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, Eric.
Can share the screen.
Okay, thank you. So I have here, I have on the left the thing I heard and what I would suggest instead. So tech stuff, by the way, English teachers hate the word stuff. There's almost always a better word. And with this, in this case, just the word tech. I needed help with tech, or if you need help with tech is just enough. When child should be when I was a child. Honest, you don't hear the H. It's completely silent. It sounds like honest. First speech should be very first speech. So many nervousness is so much nervousness. Very confident should be very confidently. And the word gesture, the G sounds like the letter J, gesture. And another, I chose particularly things that I think that everyone could benefit from. So I often hear extra S or a missing S. For example, a Toastmasters Gede should be Toastmaster Gede. Many experiences. 5 table topic speakers. Every speaker, that's a tricky one because you think every is many, but it's actually every single speaker. So it's just one, every speaker. It really can help, should be it really can help. And your first times should be your first time. A good way to practice this is if you're watching a Hollywood movie or a Bollywood movie or something from England with native speakers, pay attention to the S's and write down examples of phrases where there's 2 or 3 words that has an S or doesn't, and review those, and you'll become more natural for you. And finally, words and phrases that I heard: second family. Mentoring can be a sentence, a paragraph, or a conversation. Programmer who likes to eat ice cream. No small yes to achieve, small no to achieve a big yes. This speaker is a drug dealer. We all got a kick out of that one. A small story can make a great speech. You are doing nothing today. Seek inside yourself because happiness comes from within. Difficult question only for the president. Of course, we all remember the PIN, peace inside naturally, and a superhero or a nerd. Those were my memorable phrases and sentences and a little bit of a review of our meeting. Thank you for inviting me to be a last-minute grammarian. This is one of my favorite roles. And back to you, Madam.
Thank you, Eric. And you are our favorite grammarian too. All right. So let's go to our counter, Yuliani. Let's hear your report.
Okay. Yeah, it's really amazing meeting tonight. I see everyone make really good speech. The meeting was very fluid, and yeah, still I need to report on this role, the counter one. But I hope this will be something that can help you to make improvement for the future. I think I want to share my screen. Maybe if you could allow me to do Danny.
You already can. Yeah.
Okay. Let me Yeah, can you all see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, so in this list, I found some of you that use overused word like Ibu Miranda, you have 3 and 3, and then also repeat words and. Andre on 1A, Denny, you have 4A, and so, and then some repeated word on these days, and the other is, and then Gede, 8A and 5M, Amelia 2A, Purwanto 1 and also so 2, IU on 1A, and Robin on 1 repeating words, some. But overall, the others really good. And yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, Giuliani. Okay, so we get all that, and we're moving on now to my report, I believe. Yes. All right, I'm going to share. Oops, where is it? Is that right? No, sorry. Oh, this one.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay, you guys can see?
Thank you, Prof.
All right. So, oops, I will start with the organization. We start a few minutes late, but let's start with the shining moments. I think there was the friendliness, there was high energy right from the very beginning, and Lita did a great job with that. And also all the other members are welcoming the guests, and I love to see that warmth and friendliness being shared. And then the SAA, great improvement. I've been listening to Anda, and every time you just get better. And what I love is you really enjoy that. So that's really wonderful. The theme, I like the theme being explained a little bit later, because as Ping said, it sticks to our mind more than rather in the beginning, and the persuasiveness also. I like to invite people to do meditations. And then the introduction and the speech commentary all create the energy, set the stone. There's a lightness about it. There's some humor also. So great job with that, Ping. And what we can do better is start right on time. I don't know how we can do that, but maybe SAA can come in like 2 minutes before the hour and start gathering people and giving signals that we're about to start. And then, since we started a little bit late, I would also suggest for everyone, for role takers, to be mindful about time. And since explaining about time takes a lot of time, I think that could have been shortened, and not going through the exchange, I mean, the show of colors, because most of us are Toastmasters, and maybe that could just be repeated just for the table topics, which usually have more guests than members. So that's something that I would suggest to be eliminated when we are running a bit late. And then the last one is Toastmaster, I think would be nice to remind members, or the timers, or Toastmaster to remind speakers to pin the timer. Actually, I couldn't find the way to pin it. I don't know why it's like that this time. Maybe Denny can explain later why we're not able to do that. And I think that's why we're late. All right, so now let's go to prepared speakers. I think we did varied speeches, very interesting topics, and very different one from another. Yeah, I think the Tom giving that introduction and speech commentary really makes the speakers also feel comfortable, feel welcomed, and start connecting with the audience, help the audience also to know who are the members, who are the speakers. The few opportunities to growth, that one actually is not necessary. This one that I would just like to comment about, reading script. If you can look at your recording later and then really see that whenever you read, it's very, very apparent that your eyes are just not looking, and there's no other way to make you, because if you look at the speakers or people in your screen or the script, your eyes are going to look down. And when you look at the camera, you're not able to see the other people. And but this is something that we just have to live with and have to practice to be able to look at the camera straight when we're speaking, because that is when the audience feel that you are connecting with them. And then when you're looking at their pictures, for example, like that, you're actually not connecting with them. So a speaker, a senior mentor told me, you just have to get your mind over that. You know, it's a mental exercise to practice looking at the mirror and imagine you talking to your audience like that. This is what we have to do with Zoom. And then table topic session. Purwanto, thank you for coming to Magical Bali to help out. I love always your voice. You're very soothing and you're always very welcoming, encouraging and inviting. And I think that make people want to do these topics. So thank you for that. And also there's warmth in reflecting after each speech. We started a bit late there, but you managed to recover time. So actually it's a positive thing. So thank you for bringing us back to time. Hen, here is where, well, actually we didn't quite lose it here yet, but let's just start with the evaluators here. So Wira, thank you. It was very smooth, very structured and thorough. And then there's a summarized conclusion, which I really love when you do that. And okay, and then Robin, I love it when you said, you also have a summarized conclusion, but I really loved it when you said, I noticed that, because that takes it away from being just giving an opinion. You said that, you know, like if I noticed that and it made me feel. So there's a connection there and it's easier for people to accept that. And then, Gede, I love your evaluation this time. I've seen that you have improved significantly since the last time I saw you gave improved evaluation. And I love it when you shared the effect of the speech. You know, it makes you feel and makes you want to improve, want to know more, which is very beautiful. And then I hear that you're very constructive and your suggestions are very specific. And Lita, as a table topic evaluator, as usual, is very warm, very friendly. And yeah, I can feel that you just want to convey people that, yeah, you're here with us. You're in a good place. So now a few opportunities for growth. In general, I would just say for all the evaluators to use tentative language. What I mean by that is, I heard you need to. That is not a tentative language. It makes you, it's like you're the authority that you say you have to change this. No, nobody has to change anything. So you could say, perhaps, maybe, you know, that's a tentative language. I suggest, or maybe you could, rather than you need to. It's the energy is very different when you say it like that, right? And then another thing that is very important when you do evaluation is, rather than using the word but or however, use and, because you are starting with very positive comments and people are feeling good about it. But the minute you say but, you know, their spirit already plummets. And the same thing with however. Okay, now they have to brace. Okay, something bad is coming now. So rather than using those, use the word and instead. And then I heard the word, you know, like it looks flat. That is a very opinion and very opinionated and very evaluative. So I would say use what Robin used earlier. Like, I noticed that when you did that, I felt or I reacted. So you take it to yourself rather than making it general. So I hope that would help. Yeah, and then with the word, with Lita, okay, I'm just saying it here. The word victim, I know it's a jest, but still it sounds very negative. And I think for somebody who's new, the word victim, there's like, okay, that means like, you know, that is not a good thing. So I would suggest that you refrain from using words such as victim, even in jest, and use something else, that you have an opportunity, that you are the winner, something like that, right? And then all right, the one important thing that I would say is mind the time, because we're already late by then. And if you look at the agenda, you only had 4 minutes, which means you have to rush a bit. And I would say get to the what is positive, or what is a commendation and one recommendation, and less into this the speaker's story. All right, I have to rush now myself. I don't see the time. All right, grammarian. Okay, these are all good. Okay, there's nothing here. Actually, this was like that was not very important in there. I would just yeah, there are a lot of good things. The only one thing that I would suggest for everybody from this reporting team is if you're going to use share screen, please let the Zoom master know in advance, so that you don't have to say, okay, can I share? Because then he has to fiddle a little bit with it, and that will take a little bit more time. So otherwise, great reporting. All right, so, oops, is that it? No, it's summary. The summary, I love the topics, and this was like actually wrong. I wrote it before. we started a little bit late, but the rules, the roles were executed very smoothly, very experienced. I love to see that. And then the Tom. And just to remind you that this is Ping's first time as a Tom in Magical Bali, and he did a great job with the introduction and setting the tone of the meeting. It was high energy, it was light, it was humorous, so that was great. And then the VBE did a great job with befriending guests and being the acting president and the host prior to the meeting. And then the rest is the opportunities for growth. It's about timeliness. Mind your time, and I suggest that timer really time also the others, and then increase awareness about presenting online, so that when you present, you look at the screen and the camera and not elsewhere. All right, that's all from me. Back to you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator. Very, very thorough evaluation session, and thank you so much for your input, and we will definitely improve again for the next meeting. And let's call upon our ballot counter.
Yeah, thank you, Tom, Ping, Hendra. So I will be helped by Sunny, in launching the polling. And everyone, we've got only the table topics and the evaluation for being voted, at this time. So please take your time to do the voting now. Okay.
The poll have some problems, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, probably just skip this first. And
what's missing then? What's missing?
I can see it. I just
it's there already. It's already
okay.
there. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everyone, please take the time to do the voting. We do in 1 minute. You still have 30 seconds to do that. Please take the time to choose your most favorite speaker of table topics and evaluation. All right. It's already 83%. Okay, I guess we've got all now, yeah? Thank you so much, except those who are hosts, which are not able to vote. So thank you very much, everyone. We've got the winners already. And then, we will be announcing very soon. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ballot Counter, Andre.
You're very welcome. Yeah.
Awesome. And I really, really love the energy and the quality of the speakers tonight. despite the earthquake, everything went solid. I think everything went amazingly well. And you can tell, I mean, even Benny said, some of you guys are very, very calm. Well, perhaps some of us maybe don't feel the earthquake, or just like Melita said, she was running because she wants to grab her Indomie, not the earthquake. And yeah, I really enjoyed the quality of the speech, and also the guests that volunteer yourself to speak for the table topics session earlier. I really appreciate all of you, and this is an opportunity for you to introduce yourself to us through your speeches. And I think by you doing that, it's an opportunity for all of us, the members, to get to know you as well. So thank you so much, guests that has spoken earlier. And are we ready for the announcing of the Hall of Fame tonight?
Sandy is working on it. Yeah.
Sandy is working on it.
Please. Yeah.
Give me 10 seconds, ladies and gentlemen.
10 seconds.
Yeah, even
Okay.
faster. Awesome.
Then Andre, you can start to kind of announce it.
All right, everyone.
Do your magic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So let's do the countdown in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sandy, you ready? Okay, my nephew is so excited to hear the announcement.
Yes, I'm ready, Andre. Ready
Awesome,
for you.
awesome. Yes, yeah. So now let's start with the winner of the table topics session. Drum roll, please, everyone. And the winner is Benny Chia. Diti and Benny Chia, congratulations. Yeah, I really
thank you very much.
Philosophy.
Thank you very much.
Awesome, awesome.
Aren't
Yeah.
you tired of winning?
Please
Okay,
pause.
yeah.
Please pause. 1, 2. Please pause. 1, 2, 3.
Benny.
Okay, done.
Lovely. Everyone, round of applause for Benny Chia once again. Yeah. And the second is the best evaluator. Drum roll, please, everyone. And the winner is Robin Chan, Toastmaster Robin Chan. Congratulations.
Always, yeah, Robin. Congratulations, Robin. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not always, okay? It's not always.
How many winning have you got?
1, 2.
Yeah. Maybe meditation pose.
Done.
Okay,
done.
cool. All right. Yeah. So the last, of course, the one and only, because the other speakers unfortunately went over time because they delivered really exciting speech and we really enjoyed. I didn't realize they all went over time. That was exciting. So our best speaker for tonight is, everyone, let's give round of applause for Amelia Dewi.
Let's pause. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Meditation pose.
Do you want what change pose?
No, done. I just want to make it the same size.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much, everyone. Congratulations to all winners. Now I'll give it back to Tom, Toastmaster Ping. Off you go.
Thank you so much, Ballot Counter Andre, and congratulations to all the winners, the best prepared speaker, the best evaluator, and the best table topics speaker. And with that, I also conclude my job as the Tom of the night. Thank you all, and I will give the control back to our president, not the acting president, but the actual president, Batoro Aji.
Okay, thank you, Tom. All right, everybody, thank you again for being here in Magical Ball Toastmaster tonight. So how did you like the meeting today? Good, I believe, right? Yeah, again, thank you will be always said in in Toastmasters, because yeah, we want the environment to be supportive and to be enriching and supportive. So I would like to say thank you all to the role takers for tonight. Thank you for executing this tonight's meeting nicely, and especially to the Toastmasters from other club. Thank you to Purwanto. Is Purwanto still here? Okay, yeah, Purwanto, and also who's the other one from other? Let's see. Okay, and Robin from Bineka. Yeah. So thank you for helping us in executing tonight's meeting. And
guest
I would
comment.
like, yeah, I was just about to get into that.
We'd love to hear from our guests.
Yes, we would love to hear from our guests. And since I came late, I have to welcome, hopefully welcome.
There's a guest called Kumar also.
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't probably welcome and say hi, even though maybe it's a little bit too late by now. But yeah, I would like to hear from Amanda. Amanda, welcome to Magical Toastmaster Bali meeting, and we would like to hear from feedbacks from you. So what do you like about this meeting?
What I like about this meeting is it's not so many nervousness as my first one. I guess it's because it's not like face to face, so I a little bit more relaxed than my first one in Kuta. And yeah, it's an amazing experience for me, and I will keep doing this. I'm not a member yet. I will keep coming as a guest until
Join as a member.
ready to commit. Not member yet. Yes, I don't know if I become a member. Is that like more commitment to that? Which is I'm not ready to commit into anything at the moment because so much work to do at the moment. So I would like to come as a guest, but I always wanted to learn how to public speaking because I'm a very shy person, and I think I always have a difficult time to speak in front of public or meeting new people. So I hope that this will be a place for me to learn something, to grow. So thank you so much for all of you for tonight, for the opportunity for me, and yeah, we'll hope to see you again for the next meeting.
Yes, thank you for your feedback, and we would love to have you come again next meeting, whether as no matter as a guest or maybe a member, of course. Why not? So yeah, thank you for your feedback, Amanda. And next, I would like to hear from Anggit. Hello, Anggit, and welcome to
hi.
Thank you for attending this meeting. So can you please share your feedback, your opinion about tonight's meeting?
Okay, this is my first time joining this kind of meeting, and I really enjoyed it. And everyone was so welcoming and very friendly. And I learned a lot actually about public speaking and how to elaborate our thoughts into a topic in a very fast time. Like you gave me a topic like in a few seconds, and I had to deliver a speech which was very challenging, and I learned a lot. I think that's a very nice experience. A very nice Friday night. Thank you.
Yes.
Nice Friday night. Okay, yeah, thank you for sharing your feedback. Yes, indeed, thinking on our feet is what is the skill that we are honing here in Toastmasters. Okay, and I think the next I would like to ask guest TM Kumar. Hello, Toastmaster Kumar. Welcome again. You're still muted. Oops. You are still muted.
Okay, maybe he doesn't want to speak.
Okay.
Okay, now okay.
All right.
Oh, okay, good.
It's okay now. I just asked him.
Okay, I am from the Kulwang Toastmasters Club, District 102, Division G. Area 80. It was formed in 1989. I was a charter member, and I've been attending quite a number of international meetings this last few months.
Wonderful.
Through Zoom.
Wow.
And I
1980.
enjoy it. And I give a very big thank you to COVID-19 for giving me the opportunity to attend most meetings nowadays.
Wonderful.
But otherwise, I won't be leaving my home to go to other clubs.
Yeah.
On Zoom, learning how to use Zoom is another advantage which I learned from COVID-19. Thank you once again.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing your feedback, Master Kumar. And yes, indeed, there's travel restriction. We can still travel around the world online. Thank you to COVID-19. All right, so I think okay, last one, our regular guest here, Benny Chia.
Hello. You know, I've always said that your club is very magical, but today I learned something new about your club. All of you got guts. Because when the earthquake come, one of you just ran for the Indomie. So the next time I look at the Indomie, I will never look at the Indomie the same again ever because of our magical Bali Toastmasters Club. But on a serious note, you guys are awesome. You really got the calm and the coolness to just, hey, just an earthquake. You know, I was so shocked. Thank you for the experience for me to go through an earthquake meeting tonight. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I think Indomie has magical power. You know, it's actually the source of peace. So eat Indomie and you get peace. Okay, so that's I think with that I would like to conclude this tonight's meeting. And with this, I adjourn this meeting. And remember, please do not leave.
Is Eric a guest or member? Sorry, is Eric a guest or member? Eric?
Eric is a member.
Oh, member.